Hey, we are in episode 2 of our Road to Glory series for the Oceanic Company Down Under Wrestling, starring Kurt Swanson, who is our generic babyface user character with a lot of potential. Over time, I think we will find that character rein it in other than just right now, very entry level. It's a marathon, not a sprint with the Road to Glory, so I'm not going to come in hot with, a cowboy gimmick and kind of pigeonhole myself in that for his whole entire career. Definitely because, these can go a long time. With our company itself, we are in the Oceanic region, where with that, we are a guerrilla warfare company stressing the in-ring action over popularity because Oceanic region, a lot of hardcore wrestling, a lot of soap opera, a lot of family friendly. So we are the alternative. With the local to global, or not local to global, the RTG, the Road to Glory setup is you start at $1,000 and it's a race to really effectively get your popularity to where you're turning a profit. Or we can then go to a company that is the next size up. So if we're insignificant, we then can go to tiny if there's an opening out there. So the whole point of it really is to get our user character experience, to get that booking reputation, and kind of build that up and hopefully turn a profit. Now, with this company itself, I like our roster enough where if we start turning a profit, maybe I do stay because I think Vortex is a beast. I think Surfer Dude Lucas is an absolute beast. I think Blackwell Bush is one of the best unsigned wrestlers in the game because Charisma Vacuum. Um, yeah, no, so that's the road to glory so far. Now, last episode, we unlocked an achievement. What I mean by an achievement is our first rating was over 53, was over 50. So, what I think we're going to be different is we are going to go over achievements, which an achievement is for this company is first show over 50. So we did that, we'll make it bold, and then here I'll put in like the show and things like that. So what that means is on this screen is there's different things that people did before, and I eliminated ones that are pointless or like the drug and lifestyle ones I didn't really care for, just not my style. Um, so it's really just as an achievement, you get a little bit bonus. Now for that bonus, we got to generate a number between 1 and 57. So we got 17. 17 is top rope. You've devoted your holiday skill season training to $5 or five plus $5. $5 aerial. So we're gonna keep that note to finish after the this episode and see maybe if we unlock an achievement, but probably not for a while because that's like the gimme. Then the rest is all set from there. But let's get started with the show. We start off the show with a couple debuts where we have Hack the Hunter, a fellow rookie wrestler, and team up Francis Burke versus Blackwell Bush and Rob Edwards. We got three debuts here in Blackwell Bush, who Blackwell Bush and Rob Edwards, Francis Burke, really good in-ring guys, not the best characters. Hack the Hunter is a little more of a character guy, but who has potential, I think. So I'm curious to see how we develop him. Uh, our initial ratings for Francis Burke and Hack the Hunter were bad. Rob Edwards is pretty good with Francis Burke, very marketable, but large penalty charisma. Um, the Hack the Hunter, I'm not really sure how this is considered poor because it gives his microphone angle boost. And then Rob Edwards, as long as he's not losing to comedy people, should be set. 45 match rating. Let's go next. Then after that, we have Armando Guerrero, kind of giving the rookie Kurt Swanson tips. Armando Guerrero, like I said, is the patriotic babyface. It's Mexican luchador kind of deal, um, but he's paying it forward to the rookie Kurt Swanson. Kind of start building up that, and Armando Guerrero or Armando Guerrero defeated Quick Z, who Kurt Swanson's facing tonight. Following that, we had Surfer Dude Lucas sharing a story of him wearing the title while he's riding a wave. He's kind of a dumb airhead character where he is the champion, lady killer, but he's a surfer at the end of the day, so surfer bruh, I guess would be the gimmick. Following that, we have some more in-ring action if the game will let me quick. We had Armando Guerrero versus Vortex, which Vortex is like our kind of mysterious heel guy that we're going to build up over time, I think. Defeating Armando Guerrero with a swinging DDT. Notice the match rating pretty good, 51. Vortex. You notice I'll give him time because I think he is just one of those characters that deserves it and will earn it and never let me down. So we continue at Story of Vortex, just getting another win, starting to build up momentum, where obviously you can see where I'm going with Surfer Dude Lucas versus Vortex. Following that, we have our two young guys, Quick Steve versus Kurt Swanson. Kurt Swanson defeating Quick Steve by submission. So we still got to develop Kurt Swanson's finisher, his submission, his moveset, and that character as well. But again, we're just trying to build up that experience, that reputation, and get those reps in. Following that, we had D-Pod, who, as you remember, was upset that he wasn't facing Surfer Dude Lucas or Blackwell Bush for the heavyweight title. He just cuts a promo insulting Surfer Dude Lucas, maybe insults the Waves or makes fun of whatever story Surfer Dude Lucas told earlier. And this is just a chance to kind of show D-Pod entertainment ability, but he kind of let me down here at the 37. He, as I showed you guys last week, is about the 80s for charisma and microphones. I'm really expecting higher rated angles with him. Nonetheless, that leads us to our main event with D-Pod losing to Surfer Dude Lucas. D-Pod obviously off his game, but nonetheless, Surfer Dude carried him to a decent match rating of 53, where Surfer Dude defeated him with a spinning angled slam, making defense number one title. Overall, pretty solid show. I think with this show and the Road to Glory versus our New York City Wrestling Save is New York City Wrestling Save. We kind of have different things built already versus we're building the ground level here. So within the ground level, okay, this show, I got Blackwell Bush and Rob Edwards a win. They're two of our best in-ring workers. We got Armando Guerrero kind of showing the ropes to the rookie Kurt Swanson. So that shows Armando Guerrero as good guy, Kurt Swanson as a young guy. Surfer Dude Lucas kind of showing that Surfer Dude persona. D-Pod continuing his ability, hopefully leaning on his ability to talk, and then Vortex getting another win to start building momentum and possibly popularity for him down the line. So I'm curious to see where we go with this series, because with Road to Glory, we might not staying with this company. The New York City Wrestling Series, we are staying with them until the very end, until we get there. Whatever there is, we'll get there. Um, we're going to be finding the Kurt Swanson character, the moveset. So let me know if you have any specific moves or anything, or any ideas for that, or anything for character-wise. I do have some entry stuff that I thought about, but kind of, we're starting off basic, and then this is a long-term investment. So now we got to add to our skill for the achievement. And with Kurt Swanson, there isn't any attributes, just as a means to fairness, because some things it can be abused, and that's something that can be unlocked in regards to those achievements. So skill wise, and again, I didn't do the 750 split. I just went through and created like a trainee. It's pretty decent, but aerial will go to 42, and hopefully that helps him out. With our character, you can tell right away, star quality is pretty good. Um, the basics, selling, consistency, safety, hopefully we develop on that, but right away, star quality, microphone, pretty good for where he's at, and hopefully we can lean into that to develop further. We're just going to make resilience 100 because that doesn't count towards the split, and just to make sure he doesn't get injured, because, yeah, well, if he gets injured, it happens, but just make it kind of fairness. But yeah, the rest, we'll see how this gets better from there. Um, and see, eventually maybe we'll have our own biography to make it interesting and learn more of this character and what we're going to do with it. Because like I said, we can end up going to a tiny promotion. So let's say we can go to ACPW, who would be like the Canadian version of our company, who has a little bit better money, a little bit better roster. See how we can do that. We can go to a Mexican company. We can go to a sister company, or not sister, a competitive company in DIW. Because if you can tell, some of these places are a little better financial standing than what we are. An interesting one would be RIPW, to be under a developmental company of SWF, but we'll just have to see and play it by ear And if any of these come up, or if there's any openings of tiny companies, we can apply there. We can apply to small or medium or large, or large big, just as a means for I guess common sense and to kind of avoid just hurry up and getting through it. You kind of got to show that building up. So hopefully, or honestly, we can even go to an insignificant company who has better bankroll than us, because you can see CWW has a little more money, and generally speaking, they end up seeming to last a little bit longer. Versus our company, we're now 1K in the hole. So give or take, we have till June of 2021. Oh, ironic. Um, to get out of the red, to get back into black, or to move elsewhere. So hopefully this series is pretty much a long-term storytelling aspect, and we build from there. First in New York City Wrestling, we're kind of jumping in with both feet. I think here it's going to be more of a long-term build of looking at things and seeing how we develop, and hopefully I hope our company stays here, because I wouldn't mind doing a local to global with these characters, but long term, we can end up anywhere. And I think that's going to be a different challenge, definitely for me, as I told you guys, hardcore styles, which the C-Verse, if you're not familiar with, has a bunch of hardcore related wrestling, unfortunately. Uh, so hopefully some of these companies we get to experience different. Like before, I worked with SMP in local to global, or not local to global, or Road to Glory. In the Thunderverse, I ended up in a British company who did like the 1970s wrestling. I'm doing New York City wrestling now. Nonetheless, it's a long-term investment. So hopefully I can make these episodes a little bit quicker and to the point once we get in it, and just go over the show, go over anything in the game world that I thought's interesting, and continue. So maybe we'll aim for like 5 to 8 minutes. But let me know what you guys are thinking about these two series so far. And then yeah, let me know if there's anything like, oh no, you should do it this way over this way, or any rules for our New York City wrestling series, any rules for this. Maybe if something comes up, if you have any idea, I'm all ears. And to be honest with you, somebody in the Reddit has been kind of asking me to do a 2004 WWE save. So maybe I start doing that and add that to the mix just to change it up, because you can see where it is kind of similar to the New York City wrestling in the sense that they're both um, smaller companies and we're building those companies up. But there's a difference here where maybe I can be back and forth moving all around. Nonetheless, just letting you guys know that I'm enjoying this, and hopefully we continue onward and upward. And thank you for watching. Any suggestions on the stream quality or anything? I noticed this is at 480 pixels, so if you know any better screen recorders that are cheap or free, or anything really below 50 bucks, I'll probably end up buying. So let me know if you have any suggestions on that, um, and things like that. But no, honestly, I think sharing this is just keeps me accountable. It's a different fun, it's a different challenge, and I'm all ears. I like watching other people play the game too. I just noticed some times when the other creators put it out there, it's just too long and it's too much of a time commitment. So yeah, that's why I just go over the end part and go over the storytelling aspect. Nonetheless, thank you guys for watching, and you have a great day.